Adwong.
Your Excellency,
Adwong otekere kwad atekere kwad guti bala adwong amelo wan derede ango balanga tel atekere peko pe kumam tiemero nyai amera manano alikere giot ame aotokere.
so he says that because his constituency is growing and there are more people he has to serve, so movement is his challenge, that if you would facilitate him with a means of movement, a motorbike.
Adwong kitame jotot amita yamo kurangeta kina derede amio poch tuka initie ye akwa wot lubanga pidaro joderede ametie kan tieko yika tiekan di ko yai di chwingi yom abongo gimoroti mera right.
I thank you for coming, and I know that I'm aware there are many people who are going to speak, so let me not take a lot of your time, but I wish you a safe journey when you go back, and I wish all the guests today here safety as they go back. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Bapenuel Sewan Chingwa.
Museveni oye!
Oye!
Museveni oye!
Oye!
Watch Adwong Budjo Derede Obino Aqua Wolubanga Piduako Wu Ibe.
Opoyo, Opoyo, Opoyo.
Thank you. We now want to ask the area member of parliament to come and give his remarks and invite and introduce his colleague members of parliament.
Your Excellency, my name is Alfred Edakasi Elalolale. I am the Member of Parliament of Kaberemaido County. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you, and let me also uphold the protocol as has been established because of time. Your Excellency, the people of Kaberemaido are very grateful to you for taking your time to come round this time. We have not had a very good opportunity to have you for a long time. I think the last time you were here could have been 9 to 10 years. But the people here love you passionately. And they had been waiting to see you. I'm aware Corona didn't allow you to come. So we are grateful that you made it. We would like to thank you for many things, apart from the things that the chair, LC1, just stated here. We thank you for all the infrastructural development that you have afforded us. We have had rumors and all over the villages, but even for us in Parliament, you worked with Parliament and Cabinet on the road that you are going to build from Katine to Ochero. Your Excellency, that is historical for us. And we thank you very much for you and Cabinet for making that historical decision. We are also thanking you in anticipation of the ferry that will now connect us to the other side of the lake, which is where traditionally our economy was based. We traded with Busoga, we traded with Buganda, but for many years, because of bad governance, we were not able to tap those markets. We cannot wait to see that ferry. And so we are grateful to you, Your Excellency, and your government. We thank you for your continued support to the health sector and education. Despite the challenges that we face in our general hospitals and health centers, we are aware that you are working to improve them. And so we are grateful for that as well. Your Excellency, the parish development model, even though we are still learning and we are on a learning curve to change our paradigm to embrace the mathematics, IMAR, in the way we say it. But we are grateful that for the first time, every household that is poor can receive 1 million shillings. That is historical. We have never had anything like that in the previous government, and we have not seen anything like that in Africa. Your Excellency, we are great. The families that have started on that journey are making small differences, and we believe as your government continues to roll this, we will improve. Your Excellency, there are some parishes that are too large, and we plead with you and government that either they will be divided at some point, or maybe you would increase financing for those parishes that are too large. We have parishes that are 18 villages and above, and the 100 million is doing a wonderful job, but it will take long for it to reach the 39%. So we thank you, though, for all that you have done. We have a lot of work to do in that side. Your Excellency, you started the program of cattle compensation for people in Tesso. And for the families that have received, we are very grateful to you. However, Your Excellency, in Kaberemaido, we had some challenges. Most of our people were not captured in the data process, and there's been a lot of ping pong on it. Your Excellency, your intervention will create a fundamental change even in that area. We appreciate that you took an initiative that no government has ever taken to do that for the people of Tesso and indeed the people of Kaberemaido. Your Excellency, we have challenges related to cattle. The cattle, this particular economy of Kaberemaido depended on cattle for a long time. We are trading with Buganda, and right now we are restocking. The money that we get from PDM, the money that we get from Emyoga, our people are beginning to restock. However, because of the challenges you are facing in northern Uganda, you have been trying to solve those situations by limiting animals crossing to this side. And we too have been affected. Your Excellency, we don't have Balalo here, and we plead with you that you would make some adjustment, because the biggest market in Ochero, which is our biggest market here, that is a cattle market. So without animals crossing from Nakasongola, Nakaseke to come here, the value chain just dies. Your Excellency, we plead with you that you make adjustments in that area. We can profile traders to make it easy for security reasons. Your Excellency, I thank you again for taking an opportunity to come. You will remember many years ago when you were in Mozambique, nearly half of the men who helped you then in the ideology of NRM actually come from Kaberemaido. If I had a chance, I would read you the names. And those families live here. We thank you that you are cognizant of that, and that you come here and you do us many favors. We stand on some of the blood of those people. And I know that sometimes some mistakes have happened in betraying that. But we thank you that you recognize that the Kumam people exist, and that you are doing some particular programs to enhance the Kumam people. We thank you for recognizing our Highness Wonateker and all the support you have given him. I can tell you, Your Excellency, we are all behind him, and we are also all behind you, Your Excellency. So thank you. He has struggles with movement and things like that. Those are small things for you, Your Excellency. But we thank you that you have established him, and we are part of what you are doing. I know that there is not sufficient time, but thank you, Your Excellency, for taking time. We will appreciate, Your Excellency, when you find some time, that you find space to meet some of our Kumam elders. Your Excellency, we really plead with you on that one. Sometimes we feel like we are squeezed in somewhere here, between Lango, between Tesso, because of language and several issues. Your Excellency, find some time for the Kumam elders. You will be able to hear some things that will please you in our endeavor to uplift the Kumam people. I thank you, Your Excellency. Let me now take this opportunity to welcome some of the members of Parliament that have joined us here. Your Excellency, present here is the chairperson of Tesso Parliamentary Group, the Honorable Okiror Bosco, the MP for Wusuk. Thank you for coming. We also, please step forward, members of Parliament. We also have with us the Honorable Achayo Juliet Lodo, the MP Ngora County. She's here with us. We have the Honorable Atuto Jacinta, the woman member of parliament for Kapelebiong. We also have present the Honorable Jennifer Ayo, the woman member of parliament for Kalaki County. Your Excellency, we do have present the Honorable Esenu Anthony, the MP for Kapelebiong County. Your Excellency, we also have the Honorable Olobo James, you are a very great friend, the MP from Kyoga. We also have present the Honorable Isamat Abraham, the Member of Parliament for Kapir County. Your Excellency, we have the Honorable Kolwo, the Member of Parliament from Katakwi. We also have the Honorable Opolot Okwalinga, the Member for Kanyumu. And Your Excellency, my very special Honorable Members of Parliament for Kaberemaido, I have the Honorable Jane Awichi, the woman Member of Parliament for Kaberemaido District. And Your Excellency, I also have my brother, the Honorable Emigu Julius, the Member of Parliament for Ochero County, is present with us here. Thank you again, Your Excellency, for your indulgence.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, the Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, the Chairman of the mighty NRM party, the General of the Revolution, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Honorable Ministers present, the Secretary General of the NRM Party, the members of the Central Executive Committee of the NRM Party, the Honorable Members of Parliament present, His Highness Wonateker Papa Raphael Otaya, Chairpersons LC5s, the chairpersons of NRM, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kenneth Ongalo Obote. I am the Minister of State in charge of Tesso Affairs in the Office of the Prime Minister, and I am also the Member of Parliament for Kalaki County. Your Excellency, joining us here today are a number of colleagues, the honorable ministers. I would like to introduce them to you before I give you the state of Tesso in just 2 minutes. Present with us is the Honorable Dennis Hamson Obua, the Government Chief Whip, the Honorable Dr. Omona Kenneth, the Minister of State, Northern Uganda Rehabilitation, the Honorable Ellen Adoa, the Minister of State in charge of Fisheries, the Honorable Kieyune Haruna Kasolo, the Minister of State for Microfinance, the Honorable Musa Echweru, the Minister of State for Works, the Honorable Akelo Ross Lilly, the Minister of State for Ethics and Integrity, the Honorable Asamo Helen, the Minister of State in charge of Disaster Affairs, the Honorable Okasai Sidronius Opolot, the Minister of State in charge of Energy, and the Honorable Gidudu Mafabi, the Minister of State in charge of the elderly. Your Excellency, permit me to welcome you to Tesso and to thank you for all the great work that the NRM government has done and is continuing to do in Tesso. Tesso has 10 districts, 1 city and 1 municipality. It has 851 parishes, of which 599 have primary schools, whereas 248 do not have yet. It has 140 sub-counties, 140 of which have secondary schools, and 79 are yet to get secondary schools. Tesso also has 22 constituencies, of which 8 have technical institutions and 14 do not have. In terms of health, we are doing very well. We have 4 district hospitals, 9 health center 4s, and 70 health center 3s in Tesso. All the districts of Tesso have motor graders for road equipment and wheel loaders. They only have challenges in the other equipment, which I have been assured are also on the way. 814 of our parishes have at least 2 water sources, and only 37 do not have. Most of the 37 are in Amuria. In terms of electricity connectivity, we have 140 sub-counties, 90 are connected to the grid, and 50 are yet to be connected. Your Excellency, all 851 parishes have formed PDM SACCOs, and all of them have received 100 million. Thank you very much. Emioga has so far disbursed 24.740 billion. In Kumam, we don't have a word for billion, so I'll borrow from Honorable Amson Obua. The Langi call billion at Tutuluru Boom. That is a Tutuluru Boom or Tariwi on one, Itwinya Kinye or Kanyere, Iwi on one Kede North. Thank you very much for that. Our skilling center, which you visited yesterday, Your Excellency, is one of the best performing skilling centers in Uganda. Thank you very much for your support. Finally, Your Excellency, I will never tire of thanking you for tamaking Ochiero, Katine Kalaki Ochiero Road. That road goes up to Kampala. When I say it is tarmac, these people keep quiet because they want to see tarmac. But I know that the work has already begun and the equipment is about to be on the ground. And I will request you, Your Excellency, when Ministry of Works is launching that work, kindly come and flag it off. We are very, very proud of it. I want to thank you for appointing me a minister. I never could have imagined that you would give me this honor to serve my people of Tesso. I thank you very much. Your Excellency, God is our witness that you have done the best you can for Tesso. If we fail Tesso as leaders, we are the ones to blame, not you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Joma beremado keda lakidere tin chengamonyo alangokede. Your Excellency, this is my birthday. So it's a great honor to welcome you to Kabramaido on the 20th of November, which is the date on which I was born.
Thank you very much. Let us clap for the Minister for Tesso. Apoyo. Kumamunyai. I think we're moving well with the program. We are nearing to the time for the President to come and educate us on wealth creation. But before that, since we're in Tesso, the President is also the chairman of the National Resistance Movement, and he has got a vice. And I would like to ask us to give this opportunity for the vice chairman of NRM in Tesso sub-region to come and talk to us. Honorable Flight Captain Mike Mukula, please come and give us a few remarks.
Kumam nyai.
Nyai naka naka.
Polya winyi ber.
Be
What-
pole winyi ber. Medenu.
Kumam nyai.
Nyai naka naka.
Kumam nyai. Atekere jasbiai.
Itienu benyo ateker.
Emuria koliai.
Be murialiai.
Emuria koliai. Achelasi.
Ajasi.
God is good. And all the time. Let's give God a big hand in his house.
Ba penu lubang achingwa.
Your Excellency, I wanted just to correct one thing.
Nyaduong awudamito I kokop morachiel kene.
That I'm not the vice chairman, Tesso. It's not in the structure of NRM.
Beango liama bedu ngata loboti na danya me na remiteso.
I'm the vice chairman in charge of Eastern.
Ango abedu ngata me lobotien NRM chairperson itu wok ching me Uganda.
Let me therefore take the opportunity, Your Excellency, sir.
Wegda ter karani aduong president.
First of all, to introduce colleagues in the Central Executive Committee.
Menyutene u yo tich wadwa ametio I executive committee mediere me NRM.
I have the chairman of the Central Executive Committee.
Atiekede chairman me committee no mediere.
General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Mzee wa
Ameini
kazi.
koko me bedo chairperson. Jowano ba pena duong chingwa. Mujira kano.
Huyo ndio mzee wa kazi.
Bedano no enadano me tich mateni.
Bapunu ching komedo bobo.
Bero poye ber bobon.
I have High Excellency, the
Ati-
Vice President of the Republic of Uganda,
Atiekede toto ngata me lubo tien president me Uganda. Ogamu ni mata. Kedo bapunu chingwa teko ogamu ni mata. Poyo.
High Excellency Major General Retired Alupo.
Her Excellency ame lubo tiena duong imata Jessica Alupo.
I also have my brother, the Vice Chairman in charge of Western,
Atieda kedomina ame tieng atalo tupoto chieng.
Honorable Chris Bariomusi,
Ejakait Chris Bariomunsi.
a very tall Muchiga.
Etie muchiga bo radikini share.
I also have a very strong Secretary General,
Atieda kedenya duong amngai gigira duong me patilong.
Honorable Richard Todwong.
Ejakait Honorable Richard Toduong obapen dano chingwa teko. Ya duong me gigir NRM.
I have Honorable Hamson Obua,
Atiekede nya duong Hamson Obua.
Atina Lango.
Dano merwakan atin lango.
I have Honorable Lydia Wanyoto
Atiekede muchala Lydia Wanyoto.
from Bugisu.
Ame chungo eyai tu bugisu kuno e chungo ikop memon.
I have Honorable Kato Gabriel, Ame Obedo Muko Malaki.
Inge unu muko no ma. Muko waino malaki.
I have Honorable Dominic Gidudu.
Atiekede Honorable Dominic Gidudu juale mo atame minister me jodongo. Dobetie member da me committee mediere.
Your Excellency, sir, I have very brief remarks, but let me invite my Secretary General to go through a few things, if it's okay with you. Very good.
Etiekede kopa nonok mogo ame mito kelo buti.
Joma
Nyadwong.
Birmado. Translate in English.
You people of Kaberemaido.
Joma Birmado adonga mobedo imalo ikuno.
You, the man who is seated right before you, the old Musei with the hat,
Enamonywalo district ma Birmado.
he was born here in Kaberemaido.
No, he's the one who midwife the district of Cabremaido.
Enaname nyualo aberemado.
Litotolo jo.
Uwinyere? Benaname nyualo aberemado.
Abermado konywalo alaki.
Then Kaberemaido gave birth to Kalaki.
Your Excellency, sir,
Aduong President,
you have taken time without coming to Kabermaido.
tieko kare diliame limo wa Abermado.
Your trip here to Kabermaido is to rekindle the strength and the capacity of the national resistance movement.
Bino nikani, bino keto match, iteko ameti Abermado amakere kede dongo.
Woncom, Papama Kumam is a very, very dynamic leader of the Kumam.
Aduong Papa Kumam obeda duong atek dodoko de tie kida miton medongo mejo me Kumam.
Your Excellency, sir, at an appropriate time, please accord him time to have a chat with you.
Nyaduong kai wodo kare, tim kare, wood kare, ibed kida duong Papa Kumam kede jodongo mogo piny.
I have the greatest honor
Atie kede waka tutwal,
to the people of Kabermaido and Tesso as a whole.
pi joma Bermado Kumam kede jomete solong.
We have a great leader.
Otie kede atela bera duong.
General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni
General Kaguta Museveni awunine nuno
has fought many wars.
otieko yide kolono yi adongo dongo.
The primary war in the country for many years was insecurity.
Yi aduong awudo buono Uganda kan long en kop me ulongo be insecurity arabonat beda wan bino bedo kede dido obedo kede luoro.
Here in Tesso, there was total insecurity.
Ikane iteso kan ka wan obedo ye oudo pong kede bedo me luoro tutwal.
Lango was insecure.
Paki lango kan udo jobuti lum bala uningenu kede.
Acholi was insecure.
Paka choli kucha joko joda udo buti lum kare de.
West Nile was insecure.
Paka tuka me River Nile otie West Nile kuno du de udo tie kede.
Karamoja was insecure.
Karamoja kan uningenu kita udo koromojo ndai kuno le abedo kede be dodoko di tutumo wani kan.
We are in the western part of the country.
Itucha tupoto cheng me Uganda.
We are pursuing ADF deep into Congo to pacify that axis.
Otie paka nan yike de jo amolumbe ADF ameoto puono Congo.
The message here
Kopi kome ine.
that from the north to the south,
Begeno itu malo me Uganda ot paka tu piny me Uganda.
east to the west,
Geno itu ok cheng paka tu poto cheng.
Uganda now is peaceful.
Jodo na buti yot doki woko diko timo tichegi abongo luoro.
The people of Kabermaido, the people of Tesso, the people of Uganda.
Un joma Bermado, un jome Tesso, kede un jome Uganda.
This great fighter and freedom fighter
Nya iya duong ni doko nyalak me jo atot.
has brought peace and stability.
Okelo ne wan anapakin ale atwer ame bero mere wando tiedo na ye.
Let's not take that for granted.
Kuro terunu kop man napakin na wano tie kede ni tuko
Now
tuko.
is launching one of the biggest battles that mankind is facing in Uganda.
Mano udo en yia tek ame jo Uganda udo tie kede.
That is increasing household incomes to the people of
Nata
Uganda.
mando yia wano tie kede en neno be okwanyo chan I pacho.
The policy of NRM
Ika me government me NRM
in our core values
ikom jamini agini tero bala gi apir gi te
is founded on these pillars that we've talked about.
o chweo gidede di beo kede ika gi nena ngayamogo.
Patriotism,
Kop me chungo ne loboni in keni.
Pan-Africanism,
Kop me chungo pi Afrika bala wan ja chol.
social economic transformation,
Aloka ame kelo bero kede berbedo ipacho.
and democracy.
Kede do apugan ame liamo buro kede jo abura.
Our line is mass. Everything is mass.
E kita wano tiyo kede okelo jo dedede.
Universal primary education is mass.
Meno idwe lung otisoma.
Universal secondary education is mass.
Meno idwa me somo isomero me secondary school dedede otisoma.
Universal health care is mass.
Meno jo dedede otidwaliro jo dedede idwe paka jo adongo.
The roads are mass.
Jo dedede lobyo achil.
Electricity is mass.
Jo dedede wood match.
Now PDM is mass.
E wodo be aloka me gamenti kelo itela pi komiere mejo amena luong be PDM ni manda obedo pijo dedede.
Based on that,
Dido lubere kede kopno.
kitame wanoteko neno.
The way we now see it.
Atekwa uni dedede.
I am now requesting all of you.
That the year 2026,
Be mwaka tutumia re keda watarue kanyape.
there is no reason for us to nominate and request Mzee Wakazi to help Uganda again 2026.
Wando bobo oli kede gung maroni dedede me kwana duong Yoweri Museveni me bobo duogo chungone wan udi gamu kopno. Bera win duan wa Jowano.
Those who agree with me, I request you to stand up.
Be jome ye kede kopni chabodo lepun malo.
I request you to stand up.
O yaonu mal dede do liati winyo ijira ikano.
Your Excellency,
Nyaduong wa
the people standing in front of you
joy nena chungo chen ngegi dedede.
are requesting you to stand 2026,
Gikwa
our
ibe
sole
chunge
candidate
wa
to continue
imwaka
serving
wata
Uganda.
Kanya pepo biduogi. O Jowano lia uni chungu ni jobe di ted nywarach kede u.
Bapundu chingi bere.
Nywarach kede u.
Asante sana.
Malo. Opoyo.
Mara mbili. Mara tatu. I have the greatest honor to invite Her Excellency Major General retired Jessica Lupo to come and make her remarks.
Etieluongo imata
Major.
Imata Toto Jessica Lupo ngalop tien nyaduong me piny. Amen pode tieti mo consultation moro dide kobino.
Your Excellency.
Nyaduong President.
Your Excellency.
Nyaduong President.
General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Aduong Yoweri Museveni.
President of the Republic of Uganda.
Nyaduong wa melobo me Uganda. Jowano wekuno yamo atata chien kano.
The honorable ministers present.
Ministers dedidame tie kan.
Honorable members of parliament.
Jo imemban me parliament atie kan.
The Right Honorable Richard Todwong, the NRM
Nyaduong
Secretary
me pati
General.
Nyai Gigir me pati Nyaduong Honorable Todwong.
The Honorable Flight Captain Michael Mukula. The
Nyaduong
the
Honorable
Vice-
Captain Michael Mukula.
The NRM Vice Chairperson Eastern Uganda.
Nyaduong me pati wa me NRM ituok cheng me Uganda.
All the SEC members.
Jo dedede amebedo I committee me diere me NRM I Uganda.
And all the NRM members in your respective capacities. And
Kede
the
un
NRM
dedede
leaders.
imemban me NRM I Romu.
Wona Teker and all other cultural leaders present.
Papa wona teker kede jo me itok dededa me tie kan.
And all the religious leaders present.
Kede do jo tel dedede amoluongo anataman tie kan.
All invited guests.
Kede wan dede jo pinya amoluongo amotie kan.
Our motto de.
Amoto udedede I send all of you greetings. Okwega amuno amot mi mata.
Apoyo upi binogamo president.
Be poyo twal me bino gamo present lead wakuno poch.
Apoyo upi maro NRM.
E poyo uda bopi maro NRM teko. Thank you for loving NRM government.
Apoyo upi maro President Museveni medenu kede mare.
Thank
Ya Rome 2026.
Undi winyinu kano bo mede na meda kede mare paki mwaka otarueka yotare iweka nyapatie binoni.
Your Excellency,
Nyaduong Papa President,
I would like to thank you for spending your time with the people of Tesso for a straight 3 days.
amito po ni tutwal pitie ko chengera dek. Ditie beda kede wani Tesso kan me yama kede wa.
On matters of household income,
Don't
job and wealth creation, with a special focus on PDM and Emioga, sharing your wisdom very freely.
Total ikopa amako kopikom Emioga dongwa itela total menenobe okwanyo chan.
Let us thank His Excellency the President for the wisdom he has given us for the last 3 days.
Opui total pirieko kede diru de dami miowa ichengera dek okato chenange.
Your Excellency, we
Nyaduongwa,
shall always remain indebted to you as the people of Tesso for this historic visit. We don't take it for granted, and I would like again to ask all of us to thank His Excellency the President.
One day, Oponu Aduong President Pitamege kede welo wabobo iweno ni opoeno Joano Pibino welo ni amebedo kede na kan chengira de. Don't live up no chingwi betwal. Apoyo.
And lastly, Your Excellency, before I invite you to speak,
Ajiko
allow
mere.
me to call upon all the leaders of Tesso to remain united and rally all the masses and all the people to support all the NRM programs. Let us deliberately focus our attention on the livelihood programs, including Emioga, PDM, Women Fund, Youth Fund, the support that government sends to people with disability, and also the support government sends to the older persons to get out of poverty.
Ene kwa wanbe dido lubere kede jame de ame president of Oyamo kede wa ichengera degi be wando dongi yoko bedo jo ame dong dio ribere di tek dio kon ribere yi kede chan dio tio kede programa papat go yi ka papat ame gamento keto balanat Emioga, balanat PDM, balanat grow funds, balanat youth lively funds keda papat go de o makunu mago de kede diru mewe ko kwanyu nu chan e pacho.
Let us all take advantage of the conducive prevailing atmosphere of political stability, peace and security, economic stability, among others, to ensure that all our people come out of poverty.
Wande do teru nu kare meneno be ikare ni amena wanu buto kedi yot dionino dio wok di apoteke da pogan ameti amino wanda pakin o teru nu kare ni metich kede teko meneno be o mede na meda me kwanyo chani pacho kede keto dongo iadulio wa.
Your Excellency,
Nyaduong President,
yesterday
Nyoro,
you saw how Mama Chama, Madam Acham, your mobilizer,
inineno kitame imata acham amobedo mobilizer ni
handled us in Kumi.
kitame etimo kidegi amene kotimo ikuja
Apparently, Your
ikumi.
Excellency, according to her, there is a very important item which she forgot, which she asks all of us to support her in, and that is signing her board endorsing you, Your Excellency, for 2026 together with the leaders.
So Nyoro imata chami kumi kucha okwa president be yene eket chinge.
So without wasting time, let me invite the security. Let the security bring it, Your Excellency. They will bring it. We shall sign it on your behalf. And then they will take it back. And then, Your Excellency, I will invite you to speak. Can you bring that? Mama Chama. Mama Chama, today you are going to stop here.
Imwaka tutumiare keda taruwe kanyape meduogo bobo yapugan bala president.
But we have all, Your Excellency, endorsed you, but she made a specific focus that the elders want to show it visibly. I want to thank the chairman of Eastern, Honorable Mike Mukula, because he has already, together with us, showed your support for you, Your Excellency, for the 2026 general elections.
So, endo board no ino amokelo, ame idong ya, en ametie watch, ba kadibit bala unjo de yo atino kede ja patu moko, baduong Yoweri Museveni, dog Bobby kom, do wada jadong, wana pirwa kenwa. Wado mito
Today you are
keto
not
I
going
wandik.
the other side.
Be aduong President Museveni duogi wabobo imwaka otari wie kanyape bala president. Opo unidong ya paka na megwada ameti yekere tamnono. Opoyo. Ani boydong ya atiot kuno megida nyuto begidi T group no. Idong ya wa aneno wegilwar tiot kuno. Your Excellency, I see many elderly people thronging there in support of you. Thank you, Your Excellency. DJ, Muse song, where is it? DJ? DJ. Ojowano, mujira berni dong ya katika no. No.
Your Excellency, Mama Chama now is very happy with all the elders. We have finished to endorse. So let's clear that ground so that we invite His Excellency to speak. Let's clear the floor so that we invite His Excellency to speak. Your Excellency, let me now take this singular honor and privilege to invite you to address us. The floor is yours, sir.
Ogamuna duongo, yaunu malo, Joanu. Yaunu malo, ogamuna duongo. DJ.
Apoyo no dede. Yoga luak me kumam. Kopango. Idioma bel. Lok Acholi mainly. I speak Acholi mainly. President Yamobe. Enenge kumam balaot kanyangoni kom tola chiel da chole na menge ototwal. Our Excellency the Vice President. Ngata melobo tien aduong won lobo Vice President. The Vice Chairperson of the NRM, Vice Chairperson of the NRM, who are here, two of them. Ngalo jo melobo tien ngaduong me party me NRM ametie kane. The Secretary General. Ngaige gira duong me party me NRM.
All the other leaders,
Jotel mi pone so papata metie kan.
His Highness the traditional leader,
Papa Otaya wona teker.
the religious leaders,
Jotel me kanisa metie kan.
and all the people who are here today.
Luak long metie kan chengatini.
Before I speak, I want to say how sorry I am,
Dipodile ame ayamo kopama mitoyamo.
because I heard that my friend Bishop Eitu died.
Awinyo kede chwer chuny bediera Bishop Eitu bin kuomere oyai.
Let's stand for 1 minute and remember his soul.
Oyaonu malo dedede weko kwaonu ruot ke tipo mere kabedo menaka.
May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Okwao ruot ke tipo a Bishop John Eitu kabedo menaka.
I want to salute the people of Kumam and Tesso,
Amito puono totual mere jo kumam kede jo meteso dedede.
because it is true
Piebedo gimateni
that in 1976,
be imwaka tutumia chiel kede tol kanya ngoniot kanya riwie kanya pe.
when we were recruiting young people to go and fight Idi Amin,
The other one otie chueno jo ikian me I kede Amin.
a number of young people from Kumam came and joined us in Nairobi, and then I took them to Mozambique.
Idwea tot ame walk ilobo ame kumam kan bino oto di ko oti training Mozambique.
They were quite indisciplined,
Gino wodi mo bedo je pale li winyo ko tutwal.
they liked alcohol a lot,
Odi maro lok
but I looked them up.
do ene ko puonyo gi paka edwoko gi line.
I looked them up
Puonyo gi
and sharpened them on the stone when you are sharpening.
die komino gi doko bit iticha me odi yoto timo.
What do you call sharpening? A panga.
Peno kid peno sharpen peno.
Peno.
Yes.
I penaled them.
Eko peno gi
And the penalty was able to control they were fond of drinking and women. That was their problem.
odo gini maro mato kongo sana peko gino. Do ene ko mino gi doko jo ame tieke di pone so.
So they were trying to. They had been recruited by a Cho, Dennis a Cho.
Ngata me udo kwanya wobego ikan metero kuno ena me udo Dennis Echwo.
Some of his children are working with me. I don't know whether they are here.
Edwe mege tie ame tie kane edwe Dennis Echwo.
And I sometimes speak to the widow.
Kede samogo amaro neno apuse Ruth mere.
Now, we are beginning to infiltrate them back into Uganda.
Pardon.
We are beginning to infiltrate them into Uganda.
Di otie udo duogo I Uganda.
Then Amin started the war.
Amin di kogeno I
Now, when he started the war,
kamege okede I no.
I went with that group.
President di court kede group mai ponga okene yamono.
Up to the border with Uganda and Tanzania.
Paka kelogi kor me Uganda kede Tanzania.
We arrived on the border on the 23rd of December 1978.
Otuno iboda ibudwe otariwia dek medwe metom ni are imwaka metutumia chiel kede tol kanya ngoniot kanya riwe kanya uni.
And we started recruiting some Machiga boys who were working there as porters.
Didoko kogeno darwako iponga ebe bachiga ameudo tiyo kuno bale pakasin.
So by the time we crossed into Uganda on the 11th of February 1979,
Tuni karamedo odonyo kede Uganda ibudwe tomni achiel medwe meare imwaka metutumi achiel kede tol kanyangon yot kanyerwe kanyangon.
the group had grown to 200, more than 200.
Namba mike anwa awobe wa meyi ododo odoko tolare.
Then when we entered the Ankole area, we recruited massively.
Kame oko tuno kede iya dulme ankole dido ko rwaka wobe atot mogo ikom jo iwa.
By the 11th of April 1979, when Amin collapsed, we had recruited 9,000 fighters.
Tuno do ibutudwe tomni achiel medwe mongwon imwaka tutumi achiel itol kanyangon yot kanyere iwe kanyangon odo keawado odoko toti tuno tutumi akanyangon.
So those boys, Pipino, Samson, we gave them bush names. They are not the names you know.
So awobe go ami winyu no Pipino, Samson, nyingino odogi ligo mago nyingin melum.
But the one who knows them, who is still alive, is Bosco Omure. He knows them.
Ngata mengiyogi tutwal kede nyingi mepengi ene jaka itamo udulombe Bosco Omure.
And General Saleh, because General Saleh was part of that group.
Kede jaka hit amo luombe General Salim Saleh pieno udo group meren no.
It is referred to as the group of 28 plus 1. 1 is myself.
Oluomo gibe group me ot kanyoniwe kanyoni rip kede achiel and president.
The three who are alive, it is General Saleh, General Koreta, and Omure. They are the only three who are alive.
Adeke rume ename podi kuo General Saleh, General Koreta, kededo General Mure.
So later on they were confused by the politics of Uganda, and they joined UPC. They didn't go with us to the bush. They had given us, they had played a role in the foundation, in the core.
Ichien mere dido te koryama min gini ko totolun the politics amedi do ko gere Uganda ikare no gini ko dong apogan ame ko chweno ikare no do podo yutuno gi bala jo ame udo gero foundation me movement oko kelo Uganda paka kana oti yani. And
when we came from the bush, those who are still alive joined us, like Pipino joined us, and Omure joined us.
Kame wo kede ilum ame odo podi kuo mege dido man wok mare me ot kanyon we kanyape jo ame odo podi kuo mege bala Pipino bala Omure okodo ko duogo dido ko ribo oko geno tikede NRA.
I'm therefore very happy for the contribution of the people of Kumam in our long struggle for freedom.
Pimano ya yom totwal pi giame jo Kumam otimo yi ame oyi pikelo Uganda paka kana otieni ye bapunu chingo kwa iteki mano naka bapunu bobon bokwet.
And I was happy when I heard that you wanted to name the new road from Katino to Ochero to name it Fronosa Road. That's very good. I support it.
So, President Tiepo no totwal tam ameokela nyen memi to chako nying yo aoko yamono yo ame ya tine oto chiero paka Kampala tam tie anyen me chako nyinge be Fronosa Road ame President Daikome Ogango. Your Excellency, it is done. That is now from Nasa Road.
Very good. Now, this is a real history. It's not a story, it happened. And I'm here to confirm it.
Mano per pien gia me otia timoni obeda teni me ka wokie we ko itatama motatama tatam.
Now, when we, even before Amin came,
do di podi kado da min polio bino.
We had been involved in the politics of Uganda.
One odo teko geno timo tiche mekelo aloka Uganda.
In the 1960s.
Imwaka me geni mwaka me tutumi achiel kede tol kanya ngon yot kanya pi wiego.
Initially, we were members of the old political parties, DP, UPC, Kabaka Yeka.
Iagege wada udotie I parties achona uninge unuka bala DP, bala UPC, bala party amulu mbe Kabaka Yeka.
But along the way,
do diotie mede otanyim,
we came to see that people did not understand what politics was about.
Okogeno niang be jogo amo marogo DP, UPC, Kabaka Yeka liaudo ngeo nyo ame politics obedo.
They seemed to be after positions for themselves.
Gino uditie paro rom amako gin pip dano apire.
After getting a big name,
Kaete ko udo nyinga ti,
after getting salaries,
dia udo musala ti,
and that was not our view of politics.
so do wanu do leo neno tel be pore be chala manu.
Our view came to be that a leader is like a doctor.
Tamwan odo tiebe a tel chal kede doctor amuketo jo.
The doctor looks at the patient and tries to find out what the patient is suffering from.
Doctor neno nga tuo die komi to niang nyo ino nona metie ramo dano ni.
And makes a diagnosis.
Die ko mono tuo no pake udi.
And then makes a prescription.
Dide ko niang be nyo amo pore mine pi muketen.
If the diagnosis is correct,
Kame di etwero udu tuo atete na me dano no tie omako dano no.
and the prescription is correct,
Di doko da eko chi mina muketa me pore
the patient will be cured.
atuo no oyaro chango.
If it's not,
Kame li ame etimo iber,
if either of them is not correct,
kame li ame menyo tuo no iber, arabe mio yata me muketo iber.
the patient may die
Atuo no yaro to.
or may be very sick and not work.
Yen yata mo mie li ame tiyo.
So in the 1960s, we started disagreeing with the UPC, with DP, with Kabaka Yeka.
So mwaka go, mwaka metu tumi achiel kede tol kanya ngoniot kanya pe iwiego, wandi oko geno ruenyo niang kede parties me UPC, DPC kede Kabaka Yeka.
And we started organizing under the student movement.
Di wano ko geno iko ikwa bala idwe asomo.
Our disagreement was on two areas.
Ruenyo niang wan owuok itien kopare.
Area number one,
Magege,
we did not agree with the politics of identity, of tribe, of religion, of gender, chauvinism.
wan udolio yei kede politics ma bila me dini arabe me chuo ara mon wan le audo yei kede mano.
Me, as a cattle keeper,
President balangata me daro ame kwa doke tich meren gire kwano doke.
my greatest friend is the one who will buy my milk, who will buy my beef.
Nga wota nga tek lono en la me wilo chak amanga udo idoke na kede ringo amanga chato idoke na.
And I'm glad to hear you saying that you opened the route to Nakasongola, to Musoga, because you are affecting our prosperity, because we want that market.
Bapunu chingu president ambiri yeko no twal tiene winya tetendi ude yamu no be ya be wayongo ya mengolo na mo Musoga otucha pi wan girwa ombito cha.
So the one who buys my milk, who buys my beef, is my best friend, because he's the one who is supporting my prosperity.
Ngata me wilo chak nango me wilo ringo amanga chato no en nga wota nga tek to twal tien ngato enametie konyo dongo nango konyo baro nango
Konyo Baro.
baro.
You know, be careful, don't try to backbite me. I will know what you are saying.
President yambe angoka yamuni ube president nge ukuma meda na yami kome be kuri maunu kuote ero magu.
So our politics came to be no, we don't agree with the politics of identity. We want politics of interests.
So one dioko wacho be li one liero ye ke the politics un ara tel un me abilago one omito tel ame opreke de mit wa me dongo.
What will help us to have a prosperous life?
Yo yaro konyo wa piuda bar ikuwa.
You are right now hitting right on the politics of NRM, because you are saying we are all here, we are Kumam, but we need to trade with Musoga and Uganda, who may not be Kumam, but who help us.
So yamuani kan kwachwa nyutobe on yang politics ara tel me NRM. Pibet bala wano tieno yamo be wano no kan obedu no Kumam. Do tieno mito yote ame bino konyo wa chato will loka busoga kedeka patka.
That's exactly the politics of interest.
And politics no, and politics me meet me dongo.
And this is what we told those people, that please, what you are saying is wrong.
Giame wano ko puonyo jogi kare no ino, be giame uni tienu tamo timogi, magi giali ame bino konyo wa.
It was a wrong diagnosis.
E chalo do bala doctor chamo yamo okwi amenyo tuo menga tuo cha.
And the prescription was also wrong.
Dibo ba muketa me komino nga tuo da, orobo amuketa le opere kede tuo.
One of the casualties, you are now talking of kuch, of peace.
Nado giachiel oko timere endo be mulem diko bedale.
But this peace is built by the UPDF, by the NRA.
Do mulema na wano tienu kede owok ibut UPDF arapo NRM
and supported by the people.
Dibobo luakda odogangogi.
UPDF is not the first army in Uganda. There were other armies.
Keamo lumobe UPDF no lieno bedo keama gege Uganda kan tio di kena rika cheda apart.
But the question is, why did they not survive, first of all, those armies, and why did they not guarantee peace in Uganda?
Do apenya pira tekine be nyo mio iken go leoko twero tie pakanan do bobon nyo mio likame kiko twero kelo mulemi pinywa me Uganda ni.
The answer is that they had introduced the poison of sectarianism, of the politics of identity, of tribes, of religion, and looking down upon women.
Adwok enbe oudogin itieko donyo itel ame ieko jo de opreke da bila de opreke de dini ara un chuo ara un mon le ame piparo dongo.
Why do you bring the tribes in the army?
Nyo amini kelo koma bila ikea.
Army is about shooting properly.
Kea ba omitola pimo saba irume.
Any good soldier who can shoot properly is the one we want in the army, not tribe, not religion. We are not bishops to baptize people.
La mengi opimo saba ela wanomiti kea wan girwali obedo jo piscopi ame aratigi me batiso jo ilum kugo wani ke antijwa me pimo saba.
Or cultural leaders to talk about Tekwaro. We are here about army. This is army.
Wan li obedo bala Papa Kumam amen komela teken be Kumam nyai wano tie paro dongo.
We are after you call it soldiers are called what?
Kea. We call them Kea. Your Excellency.
Ours are not Kea.
Yes.
That Kea is KAR, the British Army. This is fighters. What is fighters?
Joyi.
Joyi. Want Joyi Mabel.
Wano mito Joyi abecho, aber.
not tribes.
Weko mabila.
So because of the poison they created, they could
Poison
not build a
ame
national
bijogo
army,
korwaki kea.
they could not build a national police force,
Le ame twero gero police ame udo mako piny me Uganda long.
they could not build a national judiciary,
Le ame udi twero gero ajange mi swil ame mako Uganda de.
they could not build a civil service.
Le ame twero gero ajange me jo tich ma pogan ame
And that's
mako
why there
Uganda
was no
long.
peace, no stability, no development.
Mulem li asipakin li dongo daudo li.
Now the second area where we differ
Na kamari ame wano ruenyi eniang.
for us, as Captain Michael Ikora was saying,
One balanato anano ki Captain Mike Mukuloyamo.
we always say Barata Kere, prosperity for all.
One oyamo be obarunu de.
Yeah.
Jo de miero bari.
Lonyo P for Duchu.
Lonyo, Your Excellency, Lonyo is lango. In Kumam it is baro.
Okay,
Baro pijo de.
for everybody.
Yes.
This is again where we had a difference with them.
Ka bobo wano ko ruenyo kede ruenyo niang kede jogo ye ino.
One of them told me, he said, you young boy,
Atieli komgi oyamo nango be ine pongani.
what you are talking about is not realistic.
Yameni tie yamo no liaro konyi.
You see the fingers of my hand.
Ineno lueta me chingagi.
Some fingers are tall, some are short.
Mogo bocho, mogo chego.
This is how life is.
Kuo chala mano.
Some people in society must be short, others must be tall.
Ipini, miero jo mogo bet bocho, miero mogo bet chego.
Meaning some must be poor, others must be rich.
Ame duong mere iyamono, eni nebe, jo mogo miero bet jo chan.
I say
Jo mogo miero bari.
you are talking about biology, not economy.
Ene ko yamo be. Wan, otie yamo kop, ame mako abar ara dongo. Le ame kop, ame mako nyai cha uninge unu me kumam cha. Biology.
In biology, we may have some who are short and some who are tall, but in society, we should have equal opportunities.
Jo amo nyuala. Mogo nyualo di chiego, mogo nyualo di bocho. Doka ote ko nyuali, ipini do kai di woki edi kuo. Miero bulidano, bet kede winya rom me baro.
That's how we go to the Bible. And God created us all in his image. All of us are creatures of God.
Enda mano kita me wano nyankere, ibai bulibe, lo bango chwe wandere itial mere.
The short, the tall, we are all equal before God.
Ara ini chechek, ara ini bor, do wande de ororom inyim ruot.
Therefore, NRM looks at all the people with equal respect.
NRM neno jo de kede war arorom.
So therefore, from the beginning, for us, we talked of Abarata Kere, Bonabagagawere, if you put it in the Bantu dialects.
Geno ya gege wano bedo yamo kume wan de obaro no.
Unfortunately, we didn't get time because of the instability. We had to go and fight from 1971 to 86.
Yarachi liamo ko wudo kare me de kede puno bien geno me mwaka tutumi achiel tol kanye ngonyot kanye wi achiel pakiot kanye wi kanye pe o wudo wano tie yi.
Now, when we came in 1986, we resumed our work.
Kamedo okodwogo kede imwaka ot kanye wi kanye pe wano ko mede kede tich wano.
Of course, we had been analyzing all the time.
Do ikare goda long di wano tie igo geno me ot kanye wi achiel cha pakiot kanye wi kanye pe o wudo wano tie ngingi chotam wano no dio medo ike.
We had a clear analysis.
Odo tie kede nianga do ler.
So, when we came, we said, what is the address of Lonyo and Lutich in Uganda? who teaches jobs.
Kamero wanoduogo kedi apogan yot kanyo nwe kanya pe.
If you put it in Tesso, Abar and Aswam. Is it Aswam?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oko penyo be. Tua no. Post office mene. Ame abar kede teacher bedo ye.
Because people talk about these things, but they don't bother to understand. Where are these two, Aswam and Abar, to be found?
When you
are guiding your child at home, what do you tell him or her that where is the Aswam, where is the Abar?
Come in tiedo. Chimone atini yo man no bai pacho. Ini chimone be tumena metiti ye, tumena mabarti ye ame lobby.
And in the colonial times, there was some distortion.
Ikaracha dipori wanoti apogan memuni. Odo tiekita mo nyonyobo kedegino.
A belief developed that Aswam was only in the government. You had to be a Karani at the sub-county or at the county or a translator for the British. That was the only way there was Aswam.
Tamoro diko bini wijo be teach odo kenen teach ya pogan the officers at dongo memuni odo pogo wago and beka me teach odo tiye and go.
Up to now, you still find people fighting to be in the government jobs, small jobs.
Pakanani asani ini winyo jo tie ya mobe teach ma pogan.
This is not realistic.
Manly again maybe no konyo wa.
Government jobs are only 480,000.
Teacher ma pogan in Uganda long. Tie tutumia tolongwan kede wat kanya uni kene.
The teachers, the health workers, the soldiers, the policemen, all of them, civil servants, local government, all of them put together are 480,000.
Jo ponye long me Uganda, I police long me Uganda, jo teach me local government, I can nyo kerebo jogo de kitie tutumia tolongwan kede wat kanya uni kene.
So there is no way
Leatie pone
the government can employ all of us.
Ama pogan romombino kede wanu de teach.
I think I was, by some historical accident, my family never joined either the government or the church. They remained cattle keepers.
Lienengio arobedia kangas arika ruot doyeni pacho mere long dia tie jo to tiche apogan arabi kanisa ginde de girgidong jodar doke.
When the British came, my great-grandfather Kashangu was alive.
Ikarame jo me bulayo bino kede kwaromere na chona mulombe Kasangu orobe nga kwat.
I think he died around 1915.
Eto Kasangu no to tumwaka tutumia tieli tol kanyangon kede tomni ekany.
He never joined the government or the church.
Liame edonji tij moro ma pogan arabi kanisa.
My grandfathers, who had been born before the British came,
Jakwani na ngame bino nywalo dipodi muni lio bino.
The last one died in 1943.
Magic ni mere do toy mwaka tutumia tieli tol kanyangon yoto ngoni wi adek.
None of them had been either in the government or in the church.
Lea tienga tamori kumgi ame binti ye ari apoga nari kanisa.
Mzee Kaguta and his brothers and so on, they died. You came to bury them recently.
Aduong Kaguta kedi miegu mege de ame magic ni mere toy ge.
None of them had ever been in the government or in the church.
Lea tie atiel kada tieli kumgi ame udotio ya pogan arabi kanisa.
I am the first member of my clan actually to join the government in 1970 when I started working under Obote's office.
Angena magege ya tekerna me geno tichi apogan imwakini me tutumia tiel itol kanya ngoni ot kanya riwie.
And even when my father joined the church in 1947 and my mother, they never worked. They remained cattle keepers, but they were just Christians.
Akadi karame papa nango dido okodonyo kede ikanisa imwaka tutumi achiel kede tol kajengon yoto ngoni we kanyere en kede totona gin idong poda manuno jodar dok le ami donyo itij me kanisa.
I think this one helped me to know that really wealth is not in the government, nor are jobs in the government.
Atambe gini eno konyango neno diako niang babar le ametie ya pogan itij ma pogan.
Because I was able to go through the school system up to university, being supported by my family when they are not in the government or in the church.
Pianga twero somo paka tieko university de papa na chulo na sente me soma abongo en tich ya pogan arabic kanisa.
In those days, when we would reach secondary school, we would get bursaries from the local government and from the Kampala.
Ikarego kaudo indi tuno isinia odo pogan chulo ni sete ya pogan me adula mi wokie balna koto district ma beremado chulo ni sete mogo diba wa pogan me diereda komini me di sete mogo.
But up to junior secondary 2, you had to pay everything yourself.
Do paka in tuno class amo lungo do be junior secondary 2 ine na udi chulo sete ni komi.
So therefore, when we came, we told, after an analysis, 1995, I made a countrywide tour, and I started explaining our clear line to you that Aswam, Abar are to be found in 4 sectors.
So Pimano, ikaramedo wanodonyo kedi tel, di udo te ko ngingi chogigo di oko udo lero gi ber. Imwaka tutumi achiel kede tol kanyangon yot kanyangon we kany, dianga kogeno mamano Uganda, dia puonyo jo, babar udere kabedero ngwon.
The sector 1, commercial agriculture.
Magege en pur pisente.
Sector 2, manufacturing, big or small.
Mare en tueno jamuno, ara itoto ari noko.
Sector 3, services like hotels, transport, tourism, and so on.
Madek timo tiche, balanat, jo me hotel, jo atimo catering, mano enamo lungo be service.
Sector 4, a new sector of ICT, these intelligent machines.
Mong one, ename olungo, kede mono be ICT, podele audo kito take kedi kumam, do enino ame mako, ichuma na do rieklojo, bale simu, aini maki chingi, computer go, lungo mano be ICT.
So, in our view, the nearest sector to the majority of the people of Uganda was agriculture. So we wanted everybody, and we told you in 1995 when I made a tour, that please, if you can, move into commercial agriculture.
One binoneno be, ikom jamuno ngwon amo marogo. Ame yepi kede luaka tot me Uganda. En man ame mako pur pisente. So the one geno me mwaka ot kanya ngoni wie kany. Oko geno puonyo jo. Be wekunu pur ame o chama gi. Okobu ni pur ame opuro pi udo sente.
And when you move into commercial agriculture, do so with IMAR, with the Chibaro.
Kame ini yaro geno pur pisente. Nen bit time kedi mar atek sana.
Because in the colonial times, there was a tendency to make people do things without IMAR.
Muni go no purnu jamata tai abongi mar mor yeda.
Now, when we looked around, we found that families did not have equal sizes of land.
oudo be miere le ametie ke de lobere aro rom de
There are those who had big land,
tieja ti loba tot
and those who had many had small pieces of land.
tieja tie ke de loba tetide.
This is how we brought up the idea of the 4 acres model.
En kita me wandi ko wo ke de tam me tuero pur paka bare ye ka so ngon kene me lobo oyai in yet no.
We said if you have got 4 acres or less,
Kame do ini tie ke de lobo
Don't
ale
just
akala mo e ko ngon
don't just do enterprise without IMAR.
kurige pur ya tatai abongoti mi mar
And after careful analysis,
di wano te ko ngi to gini ber
we identified 7 activities.
oko udobe kame ini timo jamuno kanyare ye ko ngon no.
Coffee, 1 acre.
Kuremuen eka chiel
If the coffee can grow there.
amedi emuen dongi loboni no.
Fruits, 1 acre.
Anyakini banal muchunga maembe nyo purmano da eka chiel
1 acre for pasture, for young, for cows.
Dini
For
ko
cow-
wek
for young of each other.
iwek eka chiel me lobo amelum dongo ye ameni piti ye diang ni pi udo chak
1 acre for cham me gang.
eka chiel kodong do me puro cham me pacho
Me pacho. Then in the backyard, you put piggery and poultry.
nani ilarunin kano iniromo timo ticha me mako kadi pito gwen.
And then if you are near a wetland, do fish farming.
Asonado kaini ya pikere ka me pi chokere yera pi moli ye iromo geno pita porogoda.
Then the ones with big land can do cotton, can do maize, can do sugarcane, can do tobacco, can do cattle ranching, because they have, even if he gets small from each acre, because he's doing it on a big scale, he will get good money. But you, who has got a few acres, you must do only those activities which give you high money, even if you do them in a small area.
Nando okoweko ne jo ame lobere gi dongo jogo ename purjame balanate pamba balanat mudunga jamuno bala taba jamuno ame mito loba ti ame twero odie oda malo do wano no jo ame lobere watitino wano do unu pur di olobo kede kitamo punyo wakede pur yeko ngwanka.
Because this is a big meeting, I don't want to speak for long.
Kitame chokera ni chokera duong kede leama yamo pikara laj.
But I will tell you that many people did not listen to our message.
Dami to yamu ne ube. Jo atot le abino ko ye winyo tamwa no.
But there are some who listen to our message.
Do ti achiel oko ye winyo kopwa no.
And they are doing well.
Kiti atimo I ber mogo.
So I want if you like seeing films, I will show you my own film now.
So aduong president I am mi to ber nyuto ne o. Philip Meren ne nunu
Get to be in
Jala la muno be jala. Waru nyuto ne o. Kitame etimo kede pur mere.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I'm the proprietor of Taifa Farm,
that is his
which
house
is
now.
located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are. And in Taifa, we have dairy, poultry, and we're also making laundry bar soap. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, tin it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, And that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a FOECA model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the taxi came close. And the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to the tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. I was very famous for local chicken. So but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Teifa farm we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day. And each tray goes at a price of 10,500. So approximately about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding, but at least a half goes for management, a half goes to our pocket as the IFA. So after selling the layers, that money, I invested it on dairy. I started dairy with the 4 cows. But you know, I multiplied very fast because I'm using AI. I have my own semen bank here, so I do artificial insemination. And then I also got a vet who was able to train some of us here with the veterinary. So the cows that I'm going to show you are cows that are.
So.
Yalamango ajauni Yalamango ni abnere ajauni papa a president wo akotongo ashalamiki ni district leadership ashalamiki ni Toto right honorable speaker members of parliament ujasine anu yesu achamun ayaun papa anyu nunu abungesi ishana kiyomo apakingin ajeni mobe apakingin ishana kiningesi mamngisa jeni bajaimo kidi na itunga mu alwepu konye arangi do poto motunga mu rabu acham apakingin aira rakiron alimo kinituma le puebe pakina jari papa president Soroti ukarula 2011 aja yene rakiron FOECA model. Dodo kwa nini rangisa kiron pakina do stingo da Soroti. Soma nga somni na motokan. Odi nerengisa budo masala kina pakini alosti berengo pakini ko pe conductor. Yesu lo serri jindi se polo na baka e podo. De lete podo. Alosti mo kidi motoka e polo na mon Soroti. So alosti berengo para ni ko pe conductor. So alo domo ngina adumune ngebe nere papa president baki no ngaite ai pupa krono yomobe FOECA modo peperos konya ngai pupu konya paraka mna chumatano nala raya mikoki to anti papa ka se karana ngadit so atama no ko leja sabunga duma swami yomo je ngai anyu no sumero anwa ne ko to shuma mo kana chan ai pala asyomo anti terikana chani kutai esyomete eje ngoma chekala to pitingo hibi puna ni waito siesi yono to so pitingo so je ngapala anu na shoma so ado domo ngina abo ngini ado mba le buna ni taxi anyu to kui
I know that he was shocked, I know.
So eru setano wakabe jobe obo no nyama kiro president
You know, Tesso will sing it and backbite me, be careful.
so atekele aburo ngachala kai pakiro mon abo ndo no rene aja ngao mo be Epona pedorango. I to sama eka siare kira tutu betelu. Anayo na jula kentoreka. Ajaraka. Dodo aja odo ngomong. Ere reono. Aja sama kada kokore. Oras lokol. Ache mana nak tengi jaka ajokun. Bawa na beri akokore jauhnya. Kana kijoda jaja kana jauhnya na bakal lupo. Abogan akan ngomong akokore. So jasam kada akokore ne kidio ko balai kina ton makan. Kai sari ne penin. Asori ngai goe kina akokore mutogo. Lanya. Suri ngai gana darah akokore na. Uje ngai jene be aku tu motpla akokore ne puakata. Yasudo serra ne jene tesi. Atasari ko araimo fama la kokore no ko chicken ado relo kunut ke da patakan serre ke ra buka gwenyanyo akokore story soroti anana ka kokore kwanya timis na kokoran akodomo abolo kina timis because packing no soroti abala president be if you want to develop, let's improve our household income. So jana mbe epo na pedorano to improve new household income. Adumu kano kale. Saja don hanyu be e julana ngakokoreni. Anai agolu mungu urita be nara mundu gisirgina ngini angini pa. Nambala bunga gulu sutara akokore bela patakan. Bon asa kwa akokore kwa na la kwa ina kisimo. Agwela no kwa. Gulu no kwa patakan. Epo mundu mutko kwa tuna dole anga kukore lukunika lolo jasanga kukore lukunito konye iboro ngaba ngarakino mamma right ngana la palarit aranya tuan la kota omon aitemono kina tukso jasimo burunga omon ado pepa kimba kwana ada utakukore nawo wele ngabe agwela kan adanga dum singa be agwela kan ngakukore ni what next. So, alosno I know etunganan kayunga ngina adumaitu etunganan ngina lepisi a kitoko no akile. So to gene ngono ngobera kitu kuno solid are. Okidinga ngina aumbo bomo akiteng akitoko bare rolta no. Sagiare no I don't like kitu kuno akile.
So you see how at Tesso has gone from Akokoro to Akiteng.
Yes, Excellency.
The man is going now.
So, abang nak itu kan, apa kita pun nak uriat, orang kita dengan kile, mapur orang gulana, nara ichan, mami dari kan estela, mami dari tekiling lihat karu, orang estela, ichan luang ini parah, saja yang anjing betiji ichan, ni yang ni sirgin ini pak. So, asal dong, adun nak kileng, ageng agulan, anjing muda menasitu ngalu serenyu. Akile age dong ay atanyo ay ataloko makitukuno mot konye epole yasa ngakitukuno aburo ngado ichuma kene akoto nusodit artificial insemination AI aburo ngado ni bon edisere ngangbe pana akoto ngagwelu SMN back aburo ngutete sangina na awai kwa atoni nene dari anga akoto no kito no agwelu Dodo agoli na pato no bon. So kono muna pedo ranga ikonai apolor atipe. Dodo pana kitu kwa nani wa interest aja ngai improving. Anyo de chuma kina apoto mi tojo karita. Taja ngai kono kina kidi pa peru le jeni tina meduma kina apoto no. So mo kini tengi pekoro no ma apoto. So na agola de dogo agola na kitu ko sing padumu na be. Ejukari na merenyo apoto. Toni kwa nani teto reso jasu keda kituku ne oriete ne unete akile adope inakine ilitas akaisona dukanyape angini paran jana kaisona muni jana kaisona luare jana kaisona na ikidio kwa kera akila kere railitas akaisare so imaraji kapun mamtiaro nui angini paran Ngodadum kapuru marajo papa na bakare paka pero na ache dope aesi konye. So I was just saying, Your Excellency, that I am not really badly off because, as you said, I might also pay somebody here with the money from milk.
Yes.
Yes. Kunya kero kere along nete narai.
These are each other.
Akron kere along nete narai abunga e jiri lenera His Excellency apakingin kede do arauto focused ai tebe epungo egeonerichan edaonerichan nyesido. So abunga I started with what I had. Kede do tete situgoinunda eraito aketo mama gwenti boruri tegelekina buru peji aso ni Tesso ni peneto sumaino anwanyi mbe adumakini makili akitukununu ai jamama na jokan keda yuara kecheda na ikonai na ijo akotongo aya takina lumukine sebe akilemon adope pak anyutingo ani pressure majare covid losting also over center ni agwela sabuni altonga agwela sabuni yesu ni geneta na pressure na lena sabuni ni kanyari ane covid akitoi odede ngitunga odede ngebe inui so pakingini abungo e deciding ebe e jaunu ngasoma achoma ni soma sabuni oserere e jaunu ngasoma sabuni oserere manu tunga oserere peta gwela sabuni lukumini ikanyari dobe la isoma ira sabuni na dobe kuna ni soma ira asabuni. So I started doing research. Be pumbira na pedo ranga somonyo asabunyo. Ejiche tuma labu na koko ekaya ya. Epo la dumu na onyo asabunyo. Dakoro ngali mukini esane. Ajok senera ngokada Tesso. Abunga luto ni chena misomera asabunyo. So bira age ona swamuna. Ipie bere keso boron to factories keso boron. Arukuna ngalo mar laije. Anaji na misomere nyo asabunyo. Adodo ngina abunga adu ko ne pe ko na itunga ni ngara kiningo ajem ko ne somera sabunyo adanga jeno somundo mba danga swam mambo makoto nyo asoma danga do macho ngina bunga sewe duane lo abunga yanga itutur ejo anasomyo asabunyo so tingi do ko no chelo mama pedo sabungo somero chelo mama pedo sa tacha school fees ibun nisabu ngai konai etosam yon balo to sisiata anyetu epolo sometenyo asabunyu so asabunyu nini era sabunyu na panai ngarakito serrani wile titunga cheparasa nganari moda district che moroto takwi ai. That's why I was thanking His Excellency the President. If you may allow me to say this in English, I'm really very grateful to you. One, for the peace in this country. Because if I was in Ukraine, I don't think I would be having those cows. I need all of us citizens to appreciate that at least we have peace and a conducive environment to exercise our talents. So, Your Excellency, I'm really, really very grateful and very, very proud that I was able to go to that rally. Looking back now, I don't regret losing that job. I completely don't regret. Your Excellency, I also want to thank you very much for the wisdom. There are many wise people in this country, but you have wisdom. Also, you are able to share that wisdom with us. There are people who have wisdom, but they don't even share with us, the young people. But for you, you selflessly give your wisdom to all of us. And that's what has caused the impact that we see today in this village. Your Excellency, for your information maybe, I am employing 38 people. And these are youth that I picked from here and some of them I took to Yuri for training on value addition. Some of them training on how to make soap. And all the 4 sectors that I have, we employ 38 people. And Your Excellency, just like I told you when we were taking our round there are farmers that have trained here on how to keep cattle. Some of them are even more learned than me, and they are crop scientists. But they grow imare. I don't know how imare is called in English. Cowpeas. They grow cowpeas. They grow potatoes. Then when you ask them, I was asking one, how much do you get from this thing? But sometimes you say you get 50,000, 100. So I told him, why don't you come first and we keep sharing our ideas? So he kept visiting me and he looked at my cows, he looked at everything. And today, Your Excellency, I'm proud that I'm your disciple. I know you're a Bible scholar. You always I have followed you so much, and you quote the Bible. You know when Jesus said, go and preach the gospel. I'm like you told one of those disciples, you said, go ye and preach. So I went and preached the same gospel. Now I have 7 disciples following me also, who are doing the same. And I'm very proud to show one successful one. Emma just stand. That guy is a crop scientist, but now he has at least 4 cows. He's selling milk to me, and we are processing milk, and many other people. And I'm so happy that at least the message is spreading, and people are embracing. Others are on poultry, others are on dairy. Your Excellency, it is very, very difficult sometimes to change people. But when the mindset has changed, you do little. Honestly, like me now, I remember the first time when I came to the International Youth Day in Nasure. When I requested you to visit me when you're in Serere, the people were saying, but why didn't you ask Your Excellency this and that? I was telling them I'm empowered. I know what to ask. So, Your Excellency, today I will ask. But I'm asking as an empowered person. You do little with someone whose mind has changed, whose mindset has changed. So, Your Excellency, it's easier to deal with people with a changed mindset. This I have seen with my people, the disciples that I'm discipling also. Your Excellency, this farm is not only benefiting me and those 7 people. We give seeds to people, other farmers, who grow maize. They have land and they grow maize in large scale. So you come, like we give them maize seeds. They plant for me the maize. We buy from them. So there is the coexistence. Your Excellency, these 2 acres, with your wisdom and the knowledge and my ability to put that you taught me that day into practice, I'm able to announce to you, I'm very excited to tell you that I have 35 acres that the dairy department has bought for me, not very far from here. And we have already constructed the house for 150 animals. We already have our heifers there already. Next year, Your Excellency, I will let you know. By March, we shall be producing 1,000 liters of milk in Taifa. And Your Excellency, that is the only bottleneck that we have is the processing unit, the value addition aspect. We don't have a machine that gives us, which packs the yogurt, processes the yogurt. And that's where our problem is. And it's expensive, it's about 150 million. That's where we are. And the employment will increase because there are people that will work there, and we are now going to supply. This milk is accepted everywhere, and some members have tested. So we will be supplying this milk to other places. Your Excellency, just before I give you my Chibaro, I want to thank you again for coming. But also, I want to bring you special greetings from my daughters. I have 3 daughters. One of them at school. One of them told me, actually, I told them, they call you my professor. When we are in the house, we struggle. If you are having a rally or addressing everybody, addressing the nation, I tell everybody to keep quiet because I want to listen to you. So they know you are my professor. So the girl was asking me, is it possible to come and pick me? Then I'll be the one to tell His Excellency that thank you very much for empowering my dad. That's why I'm at school now. So I told her, first finish school, you are doing exams, I will tell Your Excellency your message. My daughter said, thank you for empowering her father, because now she's able to go to school. Your Excellency, as a family and people of Tesso, we are so grateful. And for those who have tasted the fruit of this farm, will testify with me that we are very happy. We are really, really happy for what you have done to us, and particularly to me, because it's now spreading as wildfire. Everybody now knows that Joseph is doing this, Joseph is doing this, but all this I attribute it to you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Akoro maisha la miki ni yesi. Eriano elimo kina yesu na epon la do monuka. Akoro beringa limo kina yesu be. It is possible. Behind your back of your mind, you should know that it is what? Possible. It only requires practice, putting these things into practice, and it works. Rocket science. These are ideas that His Excellency just gives us. Maybe what is lacking is the practical bit of it and the determination. So, Your Excellency, Abe are giving me, Kokora are giving me 310 trays. Trays, Nakota Nicaragua, and Tonga. Simaraji Sirginimu, Rang Miloni Uni, Keraquatat. So Miloni Uni Keraquatata, Nessin Waduning Angini Paran. So Imaraji Sirginimu Miloni Keraquatat, Angini Lab, Aduni Miloni, Akaisa Kanyam, Lukanyare, Akota Kanyape, Akaisa Kai. Angini Lab. Angini Paru, Aduni Bilum. Edope, I need to carry on the billion. Your Excellency, I was telling them that I have ever seen a billion. Yes, a billion edope, Aquata Takesa Kanyare in dope, get the Sirgin, Aquata Kanyum. Now, a Raimuni Sirgin to go kini job, Omamujo Lemariti expenses, the cost of production. The cost of production like Akokoream, it's working at 60%. But about 60% because Jurujulasi ibe no nyamata kai usokoni because ijibo ni gwelo mijo pate maize bran burung. So a cost of production ngari angini paran emilo ndedope apara kanya keda kaisa kanya alo angini paran angini la pe cost of production ngari emilo na kaisa kanya emilo na kaisa kanya alo kanya apata kanya keda kaisa kanya that is per month. A cost of production yearly. A right million kota kanyeri. Alu keda kaisa kanyemu. Si sirkin do mi dekino smo be net profit do ijal akokore. Do mi monte lo wako. Isigini lo dekino smo. Yesi anyini para. Emilon dope akwata uni kediari. Kopande ya paying item. By evening, I'll be having that money. 1,302,000. Elap. Adumuni milu nakasa kanyang. Akaisa uni alu kanyang. Akasa kanyang. Ekaru milu nakwata. Akaisa kanyape alu kanyang. Akwata kanyari keda kaisari. Ako kore bon. Singing society be, how did you start a diary? Even though you see now you go like it. So now I answer that question of how do you start diary? If you get this money, can't you buy a cow? At least you can buy a cow. So that's what I get anyininyo, anyinikaro from Akokore. Now ilotojo kana jo Akile Oringa kakitenge na bia na naito dikini mwese uruna uri eko adu mningi mtasa akwata rekeda akaisa umu akasa kanyama umu angine paran elita agolaringo ilu kumitikeda akwata mo ilu kumitikeda akwata mo akepolo be adu mningi sirigini angine paran akile ilu kumini akwata uni keda akasa kanyama alu kanyape kedi signa kwatare angini nyo angini pak angini lap adumi minonto mnado akota kanyoni akesa kanyao na lukanyape angini ka akwatata miluna kwatata alo wongon miluna akwatata akaisa na alo wongon akwata kanyape kirito mnaumu akile orenga jele mara inyamata amukiani atachanare beti nyo kwangin iso maje cost of production angini paran yangari lukuni akwatata akaisa kanyi alukanyemu kede isirigini akwata ngon elapa idunjo be milon wongono nyunite anoida rakitukum milon wongon akwata kanyare kaza akasa kanyalu wongon angini karu dunjo milon akasa kany alukanyare enyunte anu ngaida ranyo akitukum konyi dunjo be lori jelaje jasbu.
So I am an entertainer.
So Adwong President obedo ng'ata mede emaro mino jo alakar.
I have given you a cost-free film show.
Amiyo winenu no film mora bongo chuli sete.
I don't charge any money for the film.
Lea mito sete mori chula ni ye.
You had Ijara.
Iwinyu nu na mono mo bijala no di yamo.
You can hear Tesso. You understand Tesso?
Yeah, Your Excellency, we are at the crossroads. Most people here understand Tesso, even though we are Kumams.
So Ijara was a conductor.
Ijala odo bedo la raro sete motoka.
And he had my speech in 2011 apparently.
Tienge moro imwaka tutumiare kede tom ni achiel diene ko winyo president ditie yamo.
And he was provoked by what I was saying.
Yamo a president diko chobe e winyo ichunye.
How you can get good money from a small area.
Yesani etie udo sete maura ika iloba titidi.
He has got only 2 acres even now.
Etie kede eka reme lobo.
But he started with the local chicken.
Ege opito gwen wan awano luomo be gwen langogi.
Then later on he changed the local chicken into the improved chicken.
Die ko geno pito ekobo imano die ko geno pito gwen memuni.
You are now that he's selling 320 trays.
Na winyu nuoki kano die yamo be gwen ene pito woto ne sinian tola dek yota rema be bulicheng.
A day.
Bulicheng.
Then from the man of the chicken he bought cows.
Nan eko yai ipito gwen seta me udo ipito gwen die ko twero wilo doke.
And he's selling 300 something liters of milk per day.
Bulicheng echato lita akala motola dek me chak.
Then he started soap making.
Di dokone ko puonyo timo sabi.
Then he's now also making yogurt.
Nando etimo chak mogamine no bonga odo di meat go.
From the 2 acres, he earns more than 1 billion.
Oka puonyo kito luonge kedi ekare kene lono udo seta kalama tutuluru bumatiel.
He's earning the other figure which you don't have in your language.
Tia udo seta oka yamo chameli kumamcha. Honorable Bu allow me to use a tutuluru boom and seta me lono udo.
You can use Akawumbi, the Bantu dialect, Akawumbi.
When you know.
Now, when he deducts costs,
Kame dido eko kwanyo wela mene seta me keto bigwako gigo.
made this year with 600 something million shillings.
Buli mwaka ene ika itich mereno edom kede million tol kanya pe kede wiye.
Now, this is just one of the people here in Tesso.
Mano atiel kene komjo ite sokan.
But in the cattle corridor, most of the people have changed. They are all in this direction.
Tie ka mo luongo be cattle corridor ara ikuma mkoto luongo ba amarin kame chile ameto piti edoke.
The cattle corridor on the other side, on the western side of the Nile.
Ametie ibadi tu donyo chieng me na mo luongo be Nile no.
Then people in Masaka have gone into coffee.
Toto mejo ikamo luongo be Masaka nando puro emuany.
I don't know whether my people can show some pictures of the coffee.
President Yemi Tobo Nenunu, Jo Ame Puro Emuany.
And the people in Karangara have gone into palm oil.
Tie Adul, Ame Obedo Bala Tuti Dienam, Kunoka Mulombe Kalangala, Jogo, Enanan, Uninen Umami Chiel Nukere Deko, Gini Puro, Ekalangala Kuno.
And in Bundubujo, they have gone into coffee, into cocoa, into palm oil.
Ia Dula Mulombe, Bundubujo, Jogonado Pure Muany, Puro, and more Mechielo Dek Nogo, Kedegia Mulombe Cocoa, Cocoa and Amotimo Kedegia Mulombe chocolate.
So therefore, I'm here again to the fire, when the fire is going down to provoke it, start again.
And then a match, and go to any moko chatie mono to. So I look at Wogo Piro Rocken, Wek Macho, come Mac Machi Bear.
They call it to Kwenejaza.
Olungen Kede Leb no be
Kwenejaza.
Kwenyenza. Olunga Mano, Kwenyenza. Roroko.
How do you say it in Kumam?
What is one single word? Buko. Buko.
Vuko.
Buko, which is to give it more air. Okay. So that, yes.
So I have now come to Vuko.
Abino Buko Macha.
The campaign for wealth creation.
Pineno be Chuena Bal o Mako do Komach.
That is palm oil in Karanga.
Kitame Ochweo Kede Mo. Amo loko kodo komechielo de kikalanga le nino anao tie nyuto no.
Those families are very rich now.
Le minge unubo pura mo mechielo de.
Show us coffee in Masaka.
Tio kwano tie kunu neno mano nyute wa emuany I Masaka.
They will show it when they get it. Now the PDM.
Sete Arabo program amolombe PDM, Paris Development Model.
Was a successor to Operation Wealth Creation.
Mano obedo program amewano kelo pilunyo wang macha ngocho lumbe Operation Wealth Creation ara mewani kanto to wongyo be OWC.
To NADS.
Program amebi no lumbe NADS cha.
To Entandikwa.
Macha Etandikwa.
So all these are efforts to get Lonyo, P, Dano, Ot Acher.
Magilong, Giamotia Timo, Pimito, Nenobo, Kela, Bal, But, Bulidano, Iot Acher.
This is the whole struggle.
Mano Ebedo Yi.
It is not fair for me to be rich because me I'm rich.
President Yamuni Wame Eyambe Leber Nen Baro Kenepi and Yamu Wabungo Luro Bengire Bar.
And some of these people are rich.
Kadineno Mogoda Ituni Obaro
But I don't want to be rich when my people are poor.
Then liamito baro ti toto melua kamene tieneno kan tia pumo chan.
That's why we send all this effort.
Enomio eneno uchiane timo gigi de.
Operation Creation did some work.
OWC binotamo karamoro kobo wa etero wa karamoro.
But then I started hearing people saying that they were favoring certain people and not caring about others.
Ekodo kokeno winyo dio yamo be OWC da udo yero ja yera mogo tiamo mio mogo leo mio.
That Begameravoka, they only give to themselves.
Do ado kalamo araj merelo nen be gindo ko udo komi mio kom gi kengi.
So that's when we said, okay, in that case, here is the money, do what you want to do yourself.
So enomio do wano ko yamo be. Weko kel sete inne in make indi tim gini apiri keni.
As long as you look at the 7 activities.
Tek dini neno itiangi cho iwudo sete no dikongi cho jamu no kanyare ameo ki president omaroka.
And you can choose whatever you want to start with.
Dini koneno ikumgi mene ami mitogeno kide.
And I can see, I think some people are succeeding.
Da kidama tieneno kide tie jo ame tie timo iber.
I visited some families.
Amama no miere mogo.
Like the family in Budaka, I saw Nabutono who had very nothing. Now she has got pigs, she has got chicken, she has got turkeys.
Ibudaka kuno ewela imata mulumbe na mtono ewudo nando matano tiekere pege tiekere gwen etieti mo iber kede seteno.
And the other day I was in Kapelabiong, there was Betty Atia who had got pigs, 2 pigs. She had nothing before.
Kienkia diatie Kapelabiong awela imata mulumbe Betty Atia ame nando tiekere pege mege da me pito do dirike udo de lealia kede gimoro kadachia.
And they told me that many of the Kapelabiong had bought cows, the zebu cows, but the young ones.
Oyamonada ikuno be toto mejo Kapelabiong otio kede sete no mewilo doke wan meka giga mulo be zebu do atiti no mege.
That is Betty Atia there.
Bet eni no otienute fele meno no bobon.
That's their house. They're still in that small house.
Otgi ami bedi epodino ami nenu chienge gatidi dino.
Okay, you will see the TV later. They will put it for you on your local radios.
Ene aromino oketuni wagigi TV diokono mede kede neno gi.
So we are going to continue sending the 100 million per parish.
Chikunu itu iber jonanu. Wano yaro mede chwano $1 chiel buli parish no buli mwaka obapu no chingo kwecho no.
I have heard what some people are saying, that parishes are not the same size and so on. That's all right.
Awinyo giame jo oyamo ikan be parishes le amero rom mano pekoli.
Because the issue is the message.
Giamna ber piretek en kopwan cha tamwan cha ber donyo.
Jesus died in Gorogosa in Palestine.
Yesu oto kamulu be Gorogosa to Palestine kugo.
I was not there.
Ango dali kuno.
But some people were there.
Do tie jo awudo tie.
And they wrote about it.
Kineno diko wadiko kopnono bioti mere.
And after many centuries, also Kaguta heard about it.
Dona inge muaki toli kede toli ada Kaguta ako winyo kop megi oti mere Golgotha cha.
So 1947 Kaguta also joined the Christian religion because of what he had.
Nan mwaka tutumia chiel kede tol kanye ngonyoto ngoni we kanyere aduonga mos Kaguta dio winya gioti mere Golgotha mua kitolika era dido eko ye obatiseni kanisa.
So let the 100 succeed first.
Apimano akwa bo ye no ber $1 million amoti amino ni tim teach mere.
Papa, show the parish is big or small, let them succeed.
Bere ne oti parish no are duong are titi do bero mie e don tam tia makmai.
So that the message goes.
We nye message amoti amino, tam amoti amino ni adonyi.
That you can go from Ichan to Abar.
Be iromo in kom yai Ichan diko ti Abar.
From Ichan to Lonyo. From Chan to Lonyo.
Iromo yai Chan.
Then we can even add more money. If our parish, we can say 200. The members of parliament are here. If the message is very clear, we can add more money.
So, members of parliament, you have heard. President Oyambe, amedido, otieko bermino tam cha odonyo, di gino ge odo tich. Dido kone ne pona mo medo ke de sete, winyaberi member me parliament, igeti ekane, kadi waj be miye de $1 million, bully parish, peko moroli.
But now we must first kill the lice. There is lice in the countryside. Lice.
Do nan ber miro onekunu ber abe angalo ametie okokago.
What do you call lice in Kumam? Lice. The one which used to go in clothes.
Oh, ber kong nan mitotie kuno onyogo. It is called onyogo. Onyogo. Berkong ogeonu kede berne konyogo anantie lolo wagi.
There is some onyogo who are stealing PDM money.
Tie omito ber tie kokomo onyogo atie kwalo sete wa. Your Excellency, I think that is it has touched these people. Mama onyogo toti. They are saying onyogo is very many.
Now, I read a report written by Tesso.
Anga somo report ama jange amemako ngicho mulema mulungo be Tesso owadiko.
Some onyogos here.
Onyogo tie.
And they even mention names.
Bobon report ame Tesso wadiko noda. Nying joti ye owadiko jokede olungo gi nyingi.
But they were being handled with kid gloves.
Do lemo tie mako gi bale dwe atitino mo mako kede pampa.
They arrest him, they give him police bond.
O make oteri police dio miegi amolo be police bond.
I have told the police commander that I don't want to hear police bond for any nyogo.
Atie ko yamone police commander be giamolo be bond le ado komino tie mino nyogo kada tiel.
Then you go to if they go to court, they are given bail.
Nando koni onyogo go kadido ko kwanyo gi police dio ko tero gi court. Gi police omiyo gi bond. Do I court omiyo gi bail.
Now, I will talk to the Chief Justice. We shall have to stop that also.
Ayaro yamo kede angol ko pado lo ade di Uganda pineno be come bail ida owekono.
And then there is saying that he has stolen the money, he should refund the money.
Nando koni tie ko pame oyamo be lo jado tie ko ngoko sete cha weke do.
That's not enough. You refund the money but also go to jail.
Manole aromo ngok sete wa do bobo tweida. Yeonu onyogo ka mitone ko mamo chwaka. Yes, Your Excellency, for us when we were young, when we are attacked by lice, we would boil our clothes in hot water.
Now we are going to put them in hot water now.
So President Oyebemi to chwako nyogo gateteni.
Now, so therefore, the way people are coming from Ajo.
Nando kitamejo tie ya kede inino.
They are coming to Ajo and going to Akwenyu.
Kitie ya inino kitie chie.
I think now we are going to move together, all of us.
President Yepenyo be you benando ya no operate yel. You no. Apoyo. They have agreed.
If that is the case,
Ame oye no.
We are going to plan for this beautiful land which God gave us.
Oyaro no woke de tama becho pi loba berni amelo banga binomio wa.
Because even these who are producing now,
Kadinan giametie gine na metie nyualgi.
like in the coffee you will see if they,
Baline no giametie nyuala barba na jene na pure kawago.
if they get the picture.
Or the president bitobo neno job e coffee, jome kawa.
You see in many areas we have not irrigated yet. Can you get me a picture of irrigation?
So giachela me TNB toto me kabedere podijo tie kuoke de pi me koda me o water e pendi o bobongo ke de chamni podile. And you know
I think that is the Mobuku irrigation scheme.
Mano da bobon tie adula mo longo be Mobuku ame jogo puro le paroko. Gini tie ke de pigi.
They are irrigating, are those tomatoes or what?
Yes, Your Excellency. Maga nyanja igo. Do man. Now cabbage.
Did you manage to get the bananas of Dr. Muranga? If you can show us those bananas. So now irrigation.
Pour ame le amo pari e kota me uni puro ke de pia me ni water e penyi komi
Increases the yield per acre by almost 10 times.
e mio wood ame ni wodo i puro chambuli eka kiara on malo tien ame kala motomon.
And if you had those bananas, you will see there is a government project with our scientists in Museveni, where our people are harvesting 53 tons of bananas per hectare.
Koto nandi yo twero nyuto ne u poti ame otie puri e labaro ma pogan. Scientists wa tie twero puro labara me woto tons ot kanyi wia dek buli eka.
Hectare.
Buli
Hectare is like 2 acres.
Hectare. Hectare and eka balare. Ada tina tie ponyo manotin. Thank you for teaching me. So I didn't know that one.
They get 53 tons, while the Banyankole nearby get only 5 tons per hectare.
Jo oponya purgo. Tie udo tons ot kanyiwi adeki. Do di Banyankole kiyoke degi odagi weko pura chonka. Tie udo tons kany kene.
So we are all going to go into irrigation.
Miero yeunu geno pur ame pi udo ini tie kede ikobi apiri weko mekod.
Mot, we shall go for irrigation.
Oyanu nu wot amanu nu mot paka diokonu tuero kiara opur amo puro kede pi ame ni water ikomi.
But if we go for irrigation, then we shall have to change the issue of the wetland misuse.
Da momento no boy oyawu ni pur ame otio kede kod diokonu woti pur abe ni tio kede pi ame ni wati komi. Miero lokunu epone amo tienu tike di samai.
Because we need water for irrigation.
Pienan pi amo aro tike di mebo bongo cham omito kwanyo toto gi samai.
But now we are drying the water by rice, which is a wrong crop for the swamp.
Donani otiedo mini samai tie tuo pieno tienu puro muchere samai go. Ame muchere obedo cham ameli ame konyo kuomo samai mio samai tuo.
They will show you a quick picture where people were misusing the wetland in Limoto, Parisa, and they were getting only 1 million shillings from 1 acre.
Oyaro nyutuneu film mejo awodo tie dubo karegi be puri samai ikamo lumo be Limoto etie tuja.
You can see those beautiful.
Doki wuri ye million achiel de rume puro bucheri samaigo.
Beautiful fish ponds.
Na kiko weko timno diko geno Peter Porogo.
Which are on the edge of the wetland.
Ametia tia lako samai di o samai come di lake.
So that the center of the wetland comes back.
Na do mano tie yene o sama chona ngojecha duogo.
And we get water for irrigation.
Nano kotwero do kwanyo pi mebo bwongo cham.
We also get swamp grass for mulching.
Otwero udo luma yom me umo poti wa miyo chieng le ame tuogi.
And the people who were in the wetland earn much more because those fish ponds in 1 acre earn 62 million shillings.
Nan dama porogodo ametie chungo kare kie ka chungye tie udo million akala mot kajape dodi ngochi karabo puri yeke de muchere cha odo kwanyo million achiel kene buli mwaka.
And here in Tesso we have been having some very good fish farmers. One was in Anyara, then there was another one in Amuria. Now our daughter vice president has joined. I don't know whether you can show us her fish ponds.
Wada Tesso kane odo tie kede jo ametie timo iber sana Peter Aporogo, achiel udo tie Anyara, achiel tie Amuria, kede ngata melu botien president da tie kede program no na tie timo.
So therefore, there she is.
Mano enenu no chemogoni yamno be pur tie mejo chan kene. Mano vice president da ino tie pur.
And she's earning, what are you earning from the fish ponds now? Tell us. VP, tell us what you're earning from the fish ponds.
When you know,
speak in our local language.
Your Excellency, I will request you to allow me to speak in Ateso.
Yes, Ateso, that's the local language.
It's okay, I will translate.
Local language here is Kumam, Your Excellency. But thank you for permitting me to speak in Ateso, because the people of Kumam also understand Ateso. Atekerio gabere.
Atekerio ganudede.
Agaria nuitete singunangina.
Aporogame uninenu nikanogo.
Agaria ngunu erasi ilukumini tomon.
Aporogogo tie tutumia tomon.
Ejasiko leda eras kesda ilukumini tomon.
Reda tie tutumia tomon.
Agare gwelar sokata kuyangina. Agare ne tamaina ne langir motmod. Adope gare ilukumini wongon.
Aporog wano chato ikataki kuno apek mere o chato tutumi ongwan.
Apolo ke ikole ngunu ilukumin tomon kedagare ngun ilukumin tomon egwelar kere etielo ilukumin wongon idumun so emilion nakaisa ngon.
Duong merebe aporogo tutumi atomon go kede red tutumi atomon go kame o chato tutumi ongwan
Otomolapio
tomon kelo million otongwan.
Tomolapio e kanyare ara kanyauni kwa.
O chato gidi tieko duete kanyare ara kanyauni.
So the akanyare is what now?
Akanyare they are now sold after 7 or 8 months in the pond.
But what is the Aymar?
The Aymar now is that the 10,000 fish, when they are sold at 4,000 per fish, will fetch 40 million. And the 10,000 equally is what in English? Langfish. Mud fish, the 10,000 mud fish, also when sold, will fetch 40 million. So it's a total of 80 million, Your Excellency.
80 million from 1 acre.
From 1 acre.
So therefore, we are now really moving forward.
So kabiyo tununeno otienu komo tanyim
In a planned, calculated, and informed way.
doli otio ta ota tatai otio tie pona moti ko ngicho amoti ko neno imar mere dio ko ngeno tua moti yaye tua moti otie.
Those with small pieces of land go for the any of the 7 activities.
So akwabe jamuno ame omarne wa okima pura kanyare go en jamuno amo pore runeno be o tuniye ipobad me pur.
The coffee, fruits, dairy, cows,
Emwan anyakini chak doke
1 acre for food.
Kowe ko eka chiel me pito cham
In the backyard, poultry and piggery.
nan ilaru chienge odikano ikoketo ot mora titidi mi pege kede me gwen
And fish ponds at the edge of the swamps, not the center.
kedo nenu nu be o geonu kunyo dam ma porogo ilak osamai weko I osamai.
Those with big pieces of land can do maize, sugarcane, tobacco, ranching, sunflower, and all those.
Joame lobogi dong. Jogo wano weke nukin gini mede ke de puro modunga puro ekajo ara taba kede puro sunflower go.
So beans and all that.
Kede puro mranga go.
Now the 7 activities need inputs from the other like from maize, for instance.
Jamuno kanyare amewano yamogo. Tie jamuna gidi mito ikom maka dongo kabala jame puro modonga.
Fish farming needs fish meal.
Piena ineno ipita porogo mieri moina porogogo giabeki tiamo.
So we need both extensive agriculture and intensive agriculture.
Duong merebe omitunu jo pura dongo gore ame poti gi dongo jo ame puro bala modunga bala kajo jogo da omito be ditie.
Now we have started with the PDM to see what you want to do.
Otieko geno nan kede PDM ne nyoino nami ni mitotimo.
And the mioga for skills.
Dinanda mioga tie mejo ame otieko puonjo tich kede chingi chuto.
But with the NRM members of parliament,
do nanda boboni but bad me member me NRM me parliament.
We are going to distribute seedlings and breeding stock.
Oyaro poko anyakini kede diamno ame konyo me pito
and add on.
Yo komedo giye.
And now on the issue of restock of breeding, we can use Serene as a center for breeding, but also for artificial insemination.
Oromo tikere Serere bala center ame onyao ye kodi abecho.
Apoyo matek.
Apoyo tutual.
Rubanga coin.
Rubanga benkerewa. Your Excellency, as you are going back and we prepare to sing the national anthem.
Just hold on, MC. Just hold on, MC.
Allow me.
Honorable Ngalo. Your Excellency, sir, the last activity before Honorable Ngalo calls for the national anthem is that there are people, first of all, there are people who have crossed to the national resistance movement and have been in the other side of our ideological line. I will be asking them, since it's raining, to remain within the tent here so that they can be seen. Rain is a good omen in Tesso and Kabermaido. But I also like to introduce, I'd forgotten to introduce, the chairman of the National Resistance Movement in the area and the districts, if you could stand up, and our mobilizers. Thank you very much. Can you bring those people in front so that they can be seen by the President? We apologize for the rain. Your Excellency, those are the ones marching, and they will be here with the Vice President and the Secretary General. These have been hardcore and have been reducing our numbers in the region. And I will invite them to say their names one by one, one by one.
All the invited guests, protocol observed. My name is Jacqueline Ajego. We are so delighted to receive His Excellency, our President. I am the Female Youth Secretary for Kapelebiong District. Papa President, our Jaja, we are so grateful to receive you today. Before, I have a team of disciples who are so grateful for the message you've been preaching across Tesso, across the whole country. That is wealth creation. Before me, we have members from the NUP, we have members from the UPC and FDC. We are here to officially accept to move with you that have accepted your gospel of zero poverty in our households. I would like to read the members to come here and introduce themselves. Honorable Edial Samuel, please, you're most welcome to greet His Excellency. Okay. The names we have here is Honorable Edial Samuel, a strong UPC mobilizer in Tesso. Honorable Dupo Flores, she came second in Kapelebiong Woman MP race. She lost with 100 votes, and today she is fully our NRM cadre. She's just next to me. Please lift your hand if you're in front. We have Honorable Enyagu Richard, a UPC councillor. We have Honorable Aljan Dominic, a UPC councillor, Kapelebiong. Honorable Okwiri Boniface from Alito, Kapelebiong. Honorable Along Somas, UPC. We have Honorable David Ediku from UPC Amuria District. We have Emmanuel Edipu, the returning officer for NUP, is here with us. We have Eleju Paul, he's the chairperson NUP for Amuria and Kapelebiong. And with me here I have a stamp for NUP mobilization and all the cards. I'm going to hand them officially to our Secretary General. Meanwhile, we have also here Honorable Vincent from FDC. His Excellency, we are so grateful for the gospel you preached. Myself, I want to testify. I'm among the youth leaders invited to visit the farm in Kaumu, and you told us about Oksumbusha. His Excellency, as I stand before you, I'm the producer of Rhino's beverage, and I remember you funded me under Honorable Desire Muhoza, Operation Wealth Creation. I really encourage all the people of Tesso, let's follow our Jaja, and we shall never be poor. Thank you so much. Long live His Excellency. His Excellency, we are also seeking to meet you personally. As opposition, they are saying they really want to meet you face to face so that you can listen to some of the issues that they have faced from opposition, that they wish to whisper to your ears. Jaja, His Excellency.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, members of the opposition who have crossed to NRM. The Secretary General, I, and the Honorable Mike Mukula have received you. May we have the national anthem? National anthem in the reverse order.
Your Excellency, we have just one.
DJ, you can play for us Kubonga Nawe as we wave off His Excellency the President. Kumam Nyai, we thank you, the people of Kumam. DJ Tubonga Nawe. DJ Zukuka.
DJ tuke wawer moro kwetikano. Dida duong pinyai. Oria ono cheng wa motu na duong. DJ.